The force field of love is truly beyond the powers of your mind to imagine. February 19, 2014. Here in the spiritual realms, as we watch over you most lovingly and compassionately, we are very well aware of your anxiety and impatience as time rolls on with no apparent sign of humanity's awakening. Remember, it will be sudden, unexpected, even though you are expecting it, and your joy and wonder will overwhelm you as it happens. And, of course, that moment, the moment for it to happen, is drawing ever closer, so continue to hold your light on high as you have been doing and know that all is perfectly and divinely taken care of. The field of love enveloping you has been constantly intensifying this year, and there was an enormous energy boost to it on the 14th of February, as many of you are well aware. Love is the answer to every situation, every issue, every problem, and it has been quietly and gently infiltrating every culture, race, religion, nation, in fact everywhere that people live on the planet. It is unstoppable and inescapable. Look at the good news that is being reported in so many places, largely as a result of the enormous amounts of love that you are all intending and sending, so that suffering may be relieved and fear and anger dissolved, as you so ably assist in humanity's awakening process. Often the events reported may seem small and not terribly significant, but that is not the case, as they all intermingle and add immeasurably to each other, further intensifying the field of love that envelops you all. The force field of love is truly beyond the powers of your mind to imagine. Just know, as you do at the center of your being, that nothing can prevent God's plan for you from coming to fruition. God is all, and your illusory but so real seeming environment will disintegrate as your hearts open to align with His, in unconditional acceptance and love of every aspect of His divine creation. The oneness of God with all of His creation, thus embracing all life, can no longer be sensibly denied now that your science has discovered that everything in the cosmos is connected to and affects everything else. Yes, many are still claiming that what is, exists by chance, that there is no intelligence underlying all that exists, but this view or opinion can no longer be supported scientifically, as the evidence proving otherwise is there for all to see. Denying it does not dissolve it. And in that oneness the love of God resides, enfolding all that exists in eternal life. Not eternal bodily life, because your bodies are part of the illusion that you built to attempt to experience separation from your source, and when the illusion fades away, as it will because it is illusory, so will all those supporting parts from which it was constructed. It is life that is eternal, and when the illusion dissolves, life will be experienced and lived fully, as always divinely intended, in utter and uninterruptible joy. When you chose to build the illusion and make it seem so real to you, you wanted to experience separation from God to prove to yourselves that you did not need Him. As humans living the illusion, it would make no sense at all to have limbs surgically removed to prove that you did not need them. Yes, with modern medicine it has proved possible to keep humans alive without many of the normal limbs and organs with which you were born, but of course that places great restrictions on the individual concerned. Mostly they learn to deal with the situation, but they would most certainly not choose it if other more adequate options were available. Choosing the illusion was an even more restrictive choice that you made. Separation from God is impossible, but to pretend that you are separated is possible, and that pretense has wrought you all the pain and suffering that you undergo as humans. But you have had enough, and the collective decision and intent has been made to awaken from the nightmare that the illusion has become over so many eons. That collective decision and intent is what will bring you to a state of full wakefulness. Because you were created with free will, which is always honored, that new choice will bring you home from the dream to reality, your eternal state of existence, and once more your joy will be complete and eternal. With so very much love, Saul. Channeled by John Smallman. Many have commented on the lack of Saul messages in recent weeks. My apologies. I have had an ongoing upper respiratory infection that I have had difficulty in shaking off, and as a result my energy has been low, and I have not been connecting with Saul. I am now much better, and so hope to resume blogging on a more regular basis. Love and hugs to you all, John. John Smallman 2.wordpress.com